Welcome to Fact Crypt, your gateway to the world's most intriguing mysteries. Today, we delve into the enigmatic case known as the Pemberton Incident, an unsolved mystery that has perplexed investigators and sparked countless theories. This story unfolds in the quiet town of Pemberton, where a series of bizarre events left behind more questions than answers. Join us as we explore the eerie details of the Pemberton Incident, uncovering the strange occurrences, mysterious disappearances, and the chilling legacy that haunts the town to this day. Prepare to be captivated by a tale of intrigue, suspense, and the unknown. The Pemberton Incident. Nestled in the heart of rural England, the quaint village of Pemberton seemed like any other peaceful community. With its cobblestone streets, picturesque cottages, and lush countryside, it was a place where time moved slowly, and life was simple. However, in the autumn of 1967, Pemberton became the center of a mystery that would defy explanation and leave an indelible mark on its history. The story began on a crisp October evening when local farmer Thomas Harding reported seeing strange lights hovering over the fields near his property. Harding described the lights as bright and pulsating, unlike anything he had ever seen before. At first, he thought they might be aircraft or some kind of weather phenomenon, but their erratic movements and sudden disappearance left him baffled. Word of Harding's sighting quickly spread through the village, and curiosity turned to concern when other residents reported similar experiences. Over the next few weeks, sightings of the mysterious lights became more frequent, with witnesses describing them as glowing orbs that moved silently through the sky. The lights varied in color, sometimes white, sometimes blue, and occasionally red. They would appear suddenly, dance in intricate patterns, and then vanish without a trace. As the sightings continued, the atmosphere in Pemberton grew tense. Some residents believed the lights were a sign of impending doom, while others speculated about extraterrestrial visitors. The local authorities were inundated with reports, but despite their best efforts, they could find no explanation for the phenomenon. The lights left no physical evidence, and attempts to capture them on film resulted in nothing but blurred, indistinct images. Amidst the growing unease, a more sinister element began to emerge. Several villagers reported hearing strange noises at night, low hums, whispers, and the sound of distant machinery. Pets behaved erratically, and livestock went missing without a trace. The once quiet village now seemed shrouded in a veil of fear and uncertainty. The situation took a darker turn when a young woman named Emily Carter disappeared without a trace. Emily, a 22-year-old schoolteacher, was last seen walking home from a friend's house one evening. When she failed to return home, her family raised the alarm, and a search party was organized. Despite a thorough search of the surrounding area, no sign of Emily was found. Her disappearance added a new layer of mystery to the already unsettling events in Pemberton. In the weeks that followed, 2 more villagers vanished under equally mysterious circumstances. George Miller, an elderly man who lived alone on the outskirts of the village, was found missing from his home, with no signs of a struggle or forced entry. The third victim, Sarah Bennett, was a local shopkeeper who disappeared while closing up her store one evening. In each case, the disappearances were sudden and left no clues behind. Desperation and fear gripped Pemberton as rumors and theories proliferated. Some believed the village was cursed, while others pointed to secret government experiments or alien abductions. The local authorities, unable to provide answers, called in outside help. A team of investigators from Scotland Yard arrived to take over the case, bringing with them the latest forensic technology and expertise. Despite their efforts, the investigators made little progress. The lights continued to appear, and the disappearances remained unsolved. The team interviewed witnesses, analyzed soil and water samples, and conducted exhaustive searches, but each lead ended in frustration. The villagers grew increasingly distrustful of the authorities, believing that they were either incompetent or withholding information. Amid the growing tension, an old diary was discovered in the attic of a long-abandoned house on the edge of the village. The diary, dating back to the early 1800s, belonged to a man named William Turner, who had once lived in Pemberton. Turner's entries spoke of similar lights in the sky and strange occurrences that plagued the village over a century ago. He wrote of disappearances, eerie sounds, and an overwhelming sense of dread that descended upon the community. Turner's diary offered no solutions, but it suggested that the events in Pemberton were not new. The villagers were shocked to learn that their quiet village had a history of unexplained phenomena, and this revelation only deepened the mystery. Some speculated that the village was built on ancient, cursed land, while others believed that the lights were the manifestation of some unknown and malevolent force. As the winter of 1967 approached, the intensity of the lights began to wane, and the disappearances ceased. By the end of the year, the strange occurrences had all but stopped, leaving the village in a state of uneasy calm. The investigators, having exhausted all avenues, eventually withdrew, leaving the mystery of the Pemberton incident unresolved. In the years that followed, life in Pemberton slowly returned to normal, but the memory of the incident lingered. The villagers never forgot the fear and uncertainty that had gripped their community, and the disappearances of Emily Carter, George Miller, and Sarah Bennett remained a source of sorrow and speculation. Occasional sightings of the lights continued to be reported, but they were sporadic and less intense than those of 1967. The Pemberton incident became a subject of fascination for paranormal researchers, conspiracy theorists, and mystery enthusiasts. Books, articles, and documentaries explored the various theories and speculated on the true nature of the phenomenon. Despite the many attempts to explain it, the Pemberton incident remains one of the most perplexing and enduring mysteries in modern history. The Pemberton incident is a haunting reminder of the unknown forces that occasionally intrude upon our world, leaving behind more questions than answers. As we reflect on this mysterious chapter in Pemberton's history, we are reminded of the thin veil that separates the known from the unknown. Thank you for joining us on this journey with Fact Crypt. Until next time, stay curious and remember that some mysteries may never be fully explained.